Hey, what's up guys? It's Jen. We're gonna be doing Maybe by the Sick Puppies. Or it's not the Sick Puppies, just Sick Puppies. Just threw in the because I needed to say more words. This is for my boy Tommy, who needed a little bit of help. The arrangement that I'm gonna do is gonna get you through the acoustic version and the studio version. So we're gonna drop our guitars down into C. We're gonna talk about that in just a second, but if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. So let's start with the tuning. We have C, G, C, F, A, D. So drop C tuning. I have seen him tune it other ways live, but for the studio version and the live version that I'm going to put in the description, this is how we're going to do it. This is how he does it. So now we're going to start with our middle finger on the second string, second fret, sixth string. One of these days I'll get it right. And the third string, second fret. And this is the motion that's going to happen. First finger on the third string, first fret. So do a little bit of a palm mute, and we've got string wise, we're going to do 3, 6, 6, 3, 6, 6. Now move to your first finger, 3, 6, 6, 3, 3, 6, 6, 3, 6, 6, 6. Do that again. Repeat. Now that's your intro. You're going to do the same thing for the verse. Start it off like that 2 times and then move to this. So open 5th string. Now you're going to go to 4 and 6 on the 6th string and the 4th string. And then 2 and 4 on the 5th string and 3rd string. Something like that. You can also strum it if you're not ready for the picking. So the verse is going to sound like this. Now change. Here. Oops, right here. Move again. Now, the second time through, you're going to go to 7, 7, 7, 9. So you play the verse once, you repeat it, and then going into the chorus, you've got something like that. Now we're into the chorus. We're going to hold a D shape. Remember, it's not a D chord because we're in a different tuning. But you've got this D shape to D major 7. This is just open, 2, 2, open. And sometimes I hear the first string and sometimes I don't. So then we got 5, 5, 5, 7. 2, 2, 2, 4. You repeat that. D major 7 shape. And at the tag, we go back to 5. Now this open A shape. Remember, not an A chord, but the open A shape. Now for the second verse, you play basically the same thing except for you strum. Oops. This, in particular, is extremely hard for me to bar with my middle finger. So go easy on me with this one. And then you do this. So it's the exact same shapes that we were using in the first verse, except for we're strumming, and with this one, looks to me like he's barring. And if you can do better than me on this one, I'm proud of you, because it hurts me. Oh! And then you see him actually go to this shape at the very end, which is funny because it's the same chord. I think he was just going for this note. That's the high note. And then you're back into the chorus, which is the same. Now the bridge, we have like a B5 shape to an A5 shape. So, now 6, 6, 6, 8, 2, 2, 2, 4. So, and he does a little bit of a fill. It changes each time I watch it. So I hear in the original version. So we've got repeat that. And then he goes to 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 9. Now we're into the last part of the chorus, which is close to the same thing. We've got D shape, D major 7. Now you see an A minor 7, so open 5, 2, open 1, 3. That's your A minor 7. Shape. Now this seems to me to be, you could call it an E minor 7 shape, or you can call it a G over B shape. I have a feeling it's G over B shape. And you do this 4 times. I like keeping the first string muted from the D shapes. And then when he goes to the tag, it's 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 2, 7, and then back to the D shape. And he does these little embellishments of like D sus 2, D sus 4. Something like that. Okay, Tommy, let's go over the bridge one more time because I feel like I glossed over a couple things that happen in the studio version. So we've got the B5 shape, the A5 shape, 6, 6, 6, 8. 2, 2, 2, 4, and then there's this line that goes. That's all on the 6th string. So open 2, 2, open 2, bend, release 2. Just a little bend. So it's gonna sound like this. Repeats. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's what you wanted, Tommy. So let me know if you have any questions. Remember, the only difference between the studio version and the live version, for the most part, is there's a bit of distortion. They're doing overdubs in the studio version, so splitting one guitar into two, where you have this going the whole time, but then you also have the picking part going. Whereas when he's playing it live, obviously he can only do the strumming or the picking. So it's just separated. So put on a little distortion if you wanted to sound like the studio version. If you want the acoustic version, then this is all you need. Alright, Tommy, let me know if you have any questions. And I think that's it for me. Alright, have fun.